Yeah, we'll get JW all set up here. And, Coach, congratulations on a nice win here tonight.
Thanks, John.
Did a nice job here tonight. I thought, early on it was a little close, but I think you guys, again, got your rhythm going there about midway through that first set and just kept it rolling here tonight.
Ironic, I talked about how our serving was going to dictate play tonight and how we just missed a whole ton of serves in set one. And all of a sudden we start putting those balls in more often and we're able to score at a higher rate and kind of keep our defense going. It's always about serving and passing, but you got to put it in the court first of all, huh, John? So when we were doing that, we were pretty good defensively.
I was going to say, it's like golf. You got to keep it in the short grass and have an opportunity, right?
It sounds so simple, yet it's so much more difficult than it sounds because you got to be aggressive and serve people out of system. But, it's just too many service errors at wrong times. The first ball going back there and blasting it long. And we're a better serving team than that. I guess I was kind of worried about not being great back there. But, we picked it up in sets 2 and 3. We did some really nice job with the blocking. I thought Andrew Otto got a big, huge stuff block there in set 3 that we went wild for him for. And he's kind of stepping in for an injured Parker Connolly and did a really, really nice job. Pretty efficient offensively. And then I think he was the best blocker on the team tonight. So really, really impressed by him stepping in there and running the defense for us. That's what middle blockers do.
Slavinsky had another sharp night tonight. 13 kills tonight. Go with 15 points. And McNulty another nice night. 29 helpers.
Yeah, I think Gene has just spread it around really well. We got to get Zach more involved. I think he was efficient, no errors, 6 kills. And he's just a pretty special athlete. Obviously, what is there to say about Matt? What a way to end the match there with just a thump of a bounce there on the go ball one-on-one. So we're pretty good at hitting the go ball. Obviously, Carter Schmidt, 10, 2, and 14. Holy cow, that's the best he's played offensively in a really long time as a sophomore, his first year playing. I was really impressed with him, his offense. And we talked about on the pregame show, John, that the left pin was going to be our good matchup, and Carter Schmidt showed that today.
Yes, he did. Certainly did follow through nicely. You gotta like it. Follows the coach's orders. I'll take that anytime, right?
Here's the problem. We didn't do really well with the scouting report in set 1. That's what we just talked about down in the locker room. I think Augustana kind of just did what they do really well, and we knew what they were going to do. It just took us until the middle of the second set to start getting on top of it. Bryce Thomas had a really nice couple blocking moves there in set 2 and set 3, and when we can get in front of hitters, we do a really nice job with our hands.
Well, business starts to pick up, as they say. You've got another match coming up with Loris, and then you hit the road for a couple. I know, like we said in the pregame, loading up on the home schedule, but that's building the confidence because I think this group is going to carry that confidence. That's what's going to take on the road.
Yeah, just the conference schedule. For some reason, when the conference schedule came out last year, they just top-heavy. They bottom-heavy last year. We were on the road pretty much all year last year, and then all of a sudden it's top-heavy this year because of the flip. So I'm hoping when we go out in 22, it gets a little more balanced in terms of the conference schedule. But, you got to play with what they give you, and it's fun to be home, fun to play in Tarbell and serve the ball well. Loris is a really, really athletic volleyball team. I think that's going to challenge us at a really high level to be more efficient in terms of not just swinging hard, but finding the right place on the court to score. And they're gonna bring more service pressure. I thought that's what helped us out tonight. Augustana didn't have a great night from the service line. So even though we weren't great there either, we kind of were able to stay in it because of that.
I know you guys are just happy to be playing as well, and that's key. But so much credit has to go to the athletic training staff here at Carthage for what they do to keep your athletes here. I don't think folks can comprehend what goes on every day with the athletics with all of the COVID testing that's got to take place.
Jake Denauer. We talked about Nate Stewart and Kelsey Peterson and President Swallow last week. I should have mentioned Jake Denauer. I feel bad I didn't. That guy, he's our head athletic trainer. He's our trainer here for the men's volleyball team. What he and his staff has been able to do in terms of testing and keeping us able to play has just been remarkable. The communication that it takes to be able to do this with 27 sports. We're all trying to play right now. We're all testing at a high level. To be able to communicate that and be able to execute that takes an incredible amount of efficiency. I'm sure he doesn't sleep at all. And he's awesome for us, and he's helping Parker Connolly get back really quick, and just been an amazing resource for us, and you can't say enough about him and what he's done for our program.
And again, game day, you also got to involve the officials with that too, so there's that extra
It's just
game
so
day.
Much stuff for them to keep track of, and he's just done really well with it. I can't imagine having to deal with any other trainer right now how well Jake's doing with it. So.
Well, you've got win number 4 here. You're off to a nice roll. You haven't lost a set yet this year. Matter of fact, I think I told you in the pregame, I think the last set that you lost was against this Viking team down at Carver. So.
And we talked about that, like wanting to come out and understand that if we don't play well, they're going to get us. So that was a big emphasis this week going into it about staying efficient offensively. I don't know if you can hear me on the microphone because I scream so loudly. You probably can, but one of the things I keep telling them is we just got to stay efficient offensively, and the defense will come. You know, and that's what we did tonight. We stayed efficient, and Augustana's a good team. That's a good team that we just beat at a high level. So I'm really happy with our effort and energy, and we just got to turn around. It's a quick turnaround. Loris didn't play today, so they get a long time to scout us. They got to watch this match, so probably have to change a couple of things going into that match to be aggressive.
Well, good luck on Friday. We'll be back here calling the action for you on Friday night, right back here at the Tarble. Savor this one for the next couple of hours, and then get focused with Loris and the Duhawks.
Thank you so much that you do for us, John. Really appreciate it.
I appreciate you, JW. Thank you. JW Kieckhefer on the post game here tonight as Carthage a 3-set sweep, 25-17, 25-11, 25-18.